I'm back. Thanks so much for your patience. Did the song start over again? I don't think so. Oh, nice. It's just ending. Thank you for the welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are y'all ready for some Final Fantasy 14? As a reminder, if you haven't already, please make sure you check out Madamine's compilation video. I'm going to post it on YouTube so I can pin it on YouTube. Boop. Oh, no. We're not starting the song again. Chill out, because it's time for Final Fantasy! Woo! Here's my guy. If you weren't here last time, let me give you a little rundown of what happened. They thought that they should have Sora meet Kairi's father in Kingdom Hearts 4 so the Simple King lyrics fit. That's hilarious. Let me make sure I change our stream settings actually on Twitch as well. It's Lilyfell. That's such a cute name for it. It's such a cute name. Boop. All right. If you weren't here last time, we saved the Sylph Elder. And in doing so, we met this guy named La Habrea. And La Habrea was like, "Mwahaha. What's up? I'm La Habrea. You're really annoying with this whole echo thing you've got going on. Anyway, see ya." And then he peaced out. And then I told Minfilia, "Damn, that's what happened." And she's like, "Whoa, we need to look into that." Now you're caught up. Now you're caught up. Now we're here. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. And now we're here. No, that was one of the... I just walked, like, to a different city. We've been having a good time. Let's go, Celine. We spent like 2 hours yesterday doing Weaver quests. Or Weaver tasks. Let's go. I'm so happy to hear that y'all are like, "Oh yeah, I'm logging into Final Fantasy 14 because you've been playing and I've been like wanting to play now." Makes me so happy. We also reached part 3 of Reborn. You played some? I saw you were doing story because you sent me a screen cap. Very fun, very fun. I was told to go to the Hall of Flames to gather more information, as the primal threat is no longer our first priority. I think I give them country accents. "Oh, the masked man? Yeah, you come here on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yeah, as we've already relayed to Lady Mephilia, there have been sightings of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at High Bridge described him in detail when he alerted us to a suspicious activity. I'd point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikrin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. Free addicting RPG with a good story. I'm so easily sold. I'm glad you're able to figure out the free trial. You could do worse than speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. On my way. At Highbridge. Ooh, that's pretty far. I think on the free trial you have access all the way up through the bunny races. So I think the only like race you don't have access to is maybe like the tiger people. What are they called? What are they called? Oh my gosh. Kamari. I forget. What is Kamari in Final Fantasy X? Actually, you can go, I think, to max level 80 now. Shadowbringers is level 80. What are they called? Hrothgar. Sorry. It's Ronso in Final Fantasy X, but Hrothgar in Final Fantasy 14. Oh my gosh. That broke my brain for a second. When Hrothgar was announced as a race, I was like, that's really cool. Good for the people who will be a Hrothgar. Not me, though. Some days when you get a sweet, sweet scythe, you're probably pretty close. Because you don't need to be 70 in the story, you just need to be level 70 as your class. Welcome to Highbridge Adventure. Whatever you see, guy, Hibaru can provide it. Probably. You after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Stock? Oh, you're after a masked man. Why'd you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two. If it's your tank, will I go back down to level 1? Is your tank level 1? Whenever you switch classes, here's what happens. Right now, I'm a level 100 mage. I'm not a level 100 black mage. I switched to black mage, I'm level 94 now. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to be this anymore. I switch back to red mage, I'm level 100 again. So it just maintains whatever level you are. You don't have to like start over or anything. Does that answer your question? Is that what you meant? Hi, Lindsay, welcome in. Think you need Endwalker? Not sure. I thought it went through Endwalker. Sort of. If your tank is new, you have to go pick up that tank from the specific place to get the tank. There is a tank that unlocks at level 50 though. Or sorry. Yeah, once you get level 50, you can then go pick up the tank and the tank will be level 30. And then we'll be level 1, yeah. I've never switched classes. You know how to switch classes? You just change your main weapon. But you also need to kind of like unlock. You need to talk to the person in charge of that class all the times. I'm learning so much. Except Skull. Yeah, you have to do the, you don't have to do the quest, but the quest will unlock certain skills. When the Order of Nalthal began evacuating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a mama here. Hey JD, welcome in. I sold everything I owed to get my venture started, but I'm loath to keep up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Wine won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which... What? For my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man... I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Are you having fun with Sonic 3? Business. My business needs business. My business means business. On the trail of a masked man? I heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. They said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's all I can say, little though it is. So he has been here. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady character leaner. Oh gosh. Yeah, lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the kidkin raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. I sneezed. That was me sneezing. Thank you, honey. I sneezed twice. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Angel. Did it not sound like a sneeze? What did it sound like? Did it sound like I was screaming in pain? Because it scared me too, Jamie. I'm right there with you. Thank you, Slim Jim. I heard tale of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thunderlawn too. And that folk who reported him convinced me he's more than just a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Thanks for all the help. Of course, show guys. Yeah, if you get a job stone at level 30, you gotta equip it to get the abilities of that level 30 and onwards job. Judging by your expression, I take you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kirkin raids so constant, so organized. That's weird. We're beginning to suspect someone's orchestrating it all. I wonder if it could be a man in a black robe. Seen recently around here being suspicious. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for you, masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. I finally got some honest-to-goods information on you, masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an even stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thalzer Spite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man, your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some kidkin appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far at earshot to hear the whole thing. To hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It'll be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. What do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well, worth all the lingering you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Is that information worthy of all of the hanging abouts that you've been doing without any progress? Yeah, I'd say so. I don't like that he called them rats. I know that they look like rats, but I guess the Keykern are just, what is the name of Freya's people in Final Fantasy IX? I think they're just a reference to that. Y'all will know when you see them. Tetarune was a Keykern, for example. Hiyo. Uh-oh, this means there's a fight. Is it still immersive? I'm not flying, am I? If I were flying, it wouldn't be immersive. Oh. Corpse Brigade. Foot Soldier. Corpse Brigade? What is that? What does that mean? Thank you, JD. I cut them today. Burmisians. Yes, Burmisians. Thank you. And Clayrons are the ones at the tree. Yeah, I think the Keykern are supposed to be Burmisians from Final Fantasy IX. Immersion intact. Hi, retired legendary role player. How long have I been playing? I am actually caught up all the way with Dawn Trail, and post Dawn Trail, but saw a lot of my friends playing this game from the beginning, and I was like, oh, I'm jealous, and I don't remember a lot. It's been almost like 9 years, maybe coming up on 10 years since I've played through the first expansion. I want to play it again. So we're doing New Game Plus. And I will have to say, I definitely had forgotten quite a few number of things. Quite a number of things. Had names like Dan and Stella. I had to cut mine as well. Got tired of being in my eyes. Yeah, I like it when my bangs get long, but when they start to get long, they start to not want to be friends anymore. They start to seek independence from one another, and then they leave like huge gaps on my forehead that I don't enjoy. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll just grow them all the way out and then I just won't have bangs anymore, but for now. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? If you are watching now, though, retired legendary role player, and this goes for everyone else watching as well, I am treating this New Game Plus run as like a New Game Plus. Like, if I spoil something, it's going to be something super minor that I don't think is super integral to the plot or will soon be mentioned anyway, or maybe just needs clarification. But I'm not talking about future events of the plot as much as possible. Been playing since 1.0. You've cleared all the ultimates? Let's go. I tried clearing a few of the ultimates, but the group ended up falling through a few times. So instead, I'm just a story enjoyer, like I've always been. Your certain independence shall be untolerated. Exactly. I'll probably go through the game again. You could always do New Game Plus as well, though, if you wanted to experience the story. But if you also just want an ult for like ult clears or whatever, then I get that too. This scroll, it bears a prayer to Raga, the Destroyer. That's one of the gods, one of the 12 that we, humanity, worship. In case you're unfamiliar, Raga is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Gallian rule. It's entirely uncommon for folks out of other nations to revere him, and wager my last skill that your assailant was Alamigan. Seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant and me envy such a diverse network of contacts. The self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. You certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Where there's smoke. On to little amigo. My deity is Helone as well. I don't know if she's my favorite deity, now that, you know, I've played more of the game. But yeah, I still haven't changed this character off of Helone as well. We'll be judged. Exactly. We're going to judge all the independents. I usually play alone. I have a group group of friends that I play with sometimes, but a lot of the story and all of that I usually do alone as well. Like even the dungeons in the story content I usually do with just NPCs because I like seeing the NPCs talk about the dungeon. Okay. The Alamegan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head over towards Little Alamigo, over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to Laughing Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Yeah, I'm on Zalera right now. Now, I'm not certain how much help she'll be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who was, relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira. It shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. Relocated? And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I'd hoped you would linger here a while, call some friends, spend some coin, what have you. Something tells me, though, you're destined for great things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. It was your first server? I think Midgarsummer. No, Siren was my first server, and then Midgarsummer, and then Zalera, once it became a preferred world. I'm excited, though, for Evercold, making it such that you can just play with people on whatever server. Cross-party finder is going to be real cool. I've never seen a Lalafellin child. We keep them in the caves until they're ready to become independent. I don't think I do. Retired legendary. Why, yes. He borrows my father. He said, what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... I'm sorry, I shouldn't bother you with family matters. But I'm grateful to you for delivering this message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells. One of the others here may have seen something. I'd recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Hopefully he has a voice and I don't have to voice it. No! Can we view? Okay, gotcha. Okie doke. Lawless, you say? It seems pretty chill so far. It doesn't seem that lawless. Right, Activity? Am I gonna have to decide the Alamegan accent right now? What do I do here? I'll just be old man number 4. Who are you? State your business. Be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? Why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer to every whim of every outsider. You're not welcome here. Go home. Okay. And that was the end of my story. And then I went back to Minfilia, and the Ascians took over the world, and when we were all destroyed. No! I'll ask someone else. Anticlimactic, yeah. Because you said no, I'll listen to you. This is of utmost importance. Well met, adventurer. I'm Gilsbert, head of security here at Alamigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundabald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Next game? Owing to the hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men, and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow men when I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend you a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for a Malja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they're like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Oh, no. Wrong mount. We are currently in Broken Water. Southern Thanalan. I should make my map bigger. Whoa, don't fly. No flying. Who the hell's you? Trying to conserve energy here. Leave me alone. Why don't you consider it? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain? Hiding among the refugees like as not. My compatriots live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. It is near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Oh, well. Oh, my friends? Yeah, they're villains. No, yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's fun, Greased Up. Yeah, I'm not going to watch any of the content that comes out of it until I'm caught up completely. That's really fun to know. You there? Are you an angry Almaja? No? Then carry on. Carry on, carry on. This sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. A masked man? Don't know. Don't care. Unless he's got dark scaly skin. Say that 5 times fast. It stands 10 fulhams tall and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Mummer's fart? It's like mummies? Mummies farting? Is that what that means? Nah. Yeah, Zuku. Shoot, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry, suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was with them. He was talking with some Alamegans. Forgot I can use him out. Immersion. My immersion. Dun, 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 dun. I wish that they would release a lamp like this. I know that they released like a battery operated light, but it's very, very tiny. You're so immersed. Good. Oh, you're back. Did my lookouts have a ought to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. You get any further in your investigation? Seems to me only the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Wait. Oh, you're a flame guy. I should have given you a country accent. So you're determined to press on with the investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ul'dah, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, not as tangible. Common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Gallians. Gundabal belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be people who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to stop by asking them. Minfilia? Minfilia sent me. Couldn't I just, like... Actually, no. Couldn't I just, like, say it now? If I'm gonna go ask Minfilia for help, she'll probably just be like, yeah, just tell him I sent you. And then I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I know Minfilia. Probably, anyway. Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna join parties while I'm doing story. Ba-ba-bum. Thanks for coming, though, to say hi. Pray return to the Waking Sands. They didn't say it, though, so it doesn't count. We are still doing it, though, so maybe it counts a little bit. Silly hat. Silly hat. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. It's fun seeing, like, new players over here who are talking to Jataru and whatnot. Here we go. Minfilia, no one wants to talk to me. Help. Yeah, I'll let you know. For sure, Ryu. A friend request? Wait, how do I do that for someone who sent me something? I think you'll have to send it to me. Welcome back, Vivi. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. How many prays are we at? 2. I didn't think to myself, I pray must return to the Waking Sands. I just came anyway. So it's different. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. But that more could be done to ease their hardships. I feel that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Ooh, okay, interesting. So, munch, munch. Look, look. Alamegan refugees have lost their homeland to an enemy. Which enemy? The Garleans. They want to liberate their home from the Garleans. A lot of them live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. So they're kind of mistrustful of other people after what happened to them. Makes sense? So if we want to truly solve their hardships, we have to get their home back. At the very least, build them a new home, which isn't really going well right now. Returning to the matter of your investigation. It just so happens there's an Alamegan native among the Scions. I shall be pleased to introduce him to you. Oh, nice. Your Alamegan comrade is named Haribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. New Scion? New Scion friends? We're about to meet? Let's go. Oh my gosh, I forgot that there was an over here. Yo! This guy looks like the guy I met on the ship at the beginning of the game, but he's wearing yellow instead of red. Excuse me, lad. This might sound strange. We haven't seen a fella that looks exactly like me. I'm looking for my twin brothers, see? And I heard they might have come through here. They could be dead for all I know. At least it feels like I've been chasing ghosts for an eternity now. I tried playing with the controller. You should. I've been told that there's an even easier way to play with the controller, but... Look, it's twins! Greetings, Scions. I come on behalf of the students of Odyssean. You may address me as Clive. Clive? Is there some reason you're still here? Please, carry on. I'm not here to see you. Why do they have matching lost eyes? What happened? Oh. If only Master Garland was still with us. He was a brilliant man, full of purpose and life. Kind and generous, he taught us everything we know about engineering. Though believe me, he could also be a hard person to please. That's named Rothfield? He would force us... This was like, what, years before Final Fantasy 16 came out? This was... 2014? Bonnet and Clive? Wait, is that their names? No, I don't know her name. Okay, I was about to say, is that what it said above her head? He would force us to completely rebuild service devices if even a single flaw was discovered. I can only imagine what he'd say if he saw the tiny Bronco. People in masks cannot be trusted, but I wear masks all the time when welding. Biggs and I. Ooh, look at all these people. As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of Eorzea are gasping under the pall of a suffocating darkness. You must wonder if it is this darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. Masked man? I vaguely recall some Amaljan ranting about something like that in the middle of a skirmish. Of course, I wasn't listening too closely, an account of the fact that friends were trying to kill me. I don't mean to waste your time, friend, if that's the only thing that comes to mind. Ironvault. I get to meet the antecedents soon to discuss a matter of great import. Alba thinks it's about time for my first official mission. I suppose it'd be good if it was, yes? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but still. Ironvault. Walking ones from Ultar have not seen these ones before. This one knows. Still, must walking ones make such screaming sounds when seeing this one's face? This one cannot get a wink of rest. Look, Neuraxia, I believe this must make no sense to you, but you must try to be more discreet. Years ago, a law was enacted in Ultar whereby... Please, just trust me and stay out of sight. Naraxi and I both wear a mask. We're gonna get along famously. I just know it. Okay, you're a Scion supplier. I've never talked to you ever. I would like those, yes. More of those, please. Oriange, knowest thou the import of the broken staff within the solar? Anyone in the background looking at you funny? Not that I see. Not the song. Don't whisper in our ears, It fell from the grasp of Archon Louis Swore, the man who, in his abiding love for all Eorzeans, shielded us from the storm, against the storm of the calamity. The stars wheel across the heavens, and the skies brighten once more. The survivors gather and ignite a fiery dawn to burn away the glowering shroud. Ah, but destiny, thou art beautiful. Okay. I'm starting to wonder if it's worth the hassle to prove who he was. Who we was? I'm starting to wonder if it's worth to prove the hassle who we was.
Who we was? I mean, maybe some folk would say, good on you, mates. Thanks for fighting in to save the Eorzea and whatnot.
Like, what is who we was? But I reckon most would... is she from... Where are you from? You from Ul'dah? Are you a thaumaturge? I reckon most would ask what we've done it for 'em lately. If not spit in their faces for allowing Bahamut to blow up half the God's damned world. ¿Por qué? In recent days, I've resumed my training. Idle hands make for idle minds, and painful memories are all too quick. What? In recent days, I've resumed my training. Idle hands make for idle minds, and painful memories are all too quick to resurface. So, I'm dealing with my trauma by scratching this singular... What is this? Fork. This massive fork across the ground. Rake. That's the word I'm looking for. Rake. Oh, if it isn't Vivi Valencia, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Ala Mhigo? This is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Ala Mhigan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Ala Mhigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I have no more friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarrymill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Quarrymill in the Black Shroud. Huh? Interesting. We're just traveling all over the place. Oh my god, wait. No. Y'all, I have no money left. Maybe I can sell you some things so I don't have to go back to a shop. What will you take? Yeah, but it's all in my retainers. I don't just carry that around. What does this make? Oh yeah, sell it. That's making pennies. I'll just go to my retainer. Time to take the chocobo to Ul'dah. No, I'll go get money. Where do my money go? Return is always free, as a reminder. It just has a long cooldown. I've taken the ferry one too many times. Oh shoot. You can't do it in New Game Plus mode, really? Please give me my money, sir. Okay, back to New Game Plus mode. I almost just teleported and wouldn't have been able to teleport anywhere else after that. Tragic. That would have been real bad. Phew. To go. Big stretches. Big stretches.
Albrita?
I am Lurk. Thanks for lurking, Defeater Eater. You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Harbert sent you? The worthless... Oh. Wow, I hate that guy. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me a favor. Simply incredible.
That's because I'm cute?
Oh, oh that's her ex? I mean... I realized Harbert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Meffred, the captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. I once played hide and seek here with my friends. I went up here into this tree. I think like right here. And then I cast hide. I sat down and I cast hide as a ninja, and they couldn't find me. That was so long ago. So we're getting a little... Aw! That's really fun. Friends, what are those like? They don't play anymore. So... Hiding spots so broken. Yeah, they'd never found me. Aye, I'm Meffred, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. Indie game Mecha Chameleon? Yeah. It kind of was. Gods darn it, I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees, and begged. They refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. Those quarry mill caverns would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they listen to Albrita. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go and try. Go to her and try. Go to her and try? I mean, she told me to come to you, so I don't think it's going to be that difficult to go back to her and be like, hey, he sent me to you. Y'all are also very close to each other. One of Meffred's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, there's naught I can do. I want to help. Truly I do. They're my countrymen after all, but that'd mean going against the Elemental's will. Elemental's will? I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know right terrible the beans can be. How right terrible the beans can be. I can forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident healer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. Oh, really? Valencia. Interesting. Like, that just reminds me of Balenciaga for some reason. But very close. You wish me to aid the Alamegans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Trollswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast of men grown, or judged of a night whether they may have a place. Be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. We said they should leave, and so I'm not allowed to help them. Okay. Respect the culture, I guess. That's how it's to be, then. The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on the bloody will. On their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded ones here want us out. We can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us. So I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. Oh, Lunaria Skyline? In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. Poison-purging properties? Say that 3 times fast. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt. 4 horns?
Have a bunch of antelope. You got it, bub. I'm on it. Easy enough. Oh, but they're so docile and they're so pretty. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't like the way that you scream in pain. But I must do what I must do. I didn't like that. Here you go. You're back. Tell me you've got the 4 horns with you. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralger. There's at least one man in this place who gives a darn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? I do. We're BFFs. Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him, have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Furamund. Here, Godspeed. Jealous? Are you? You should be. He's really cool, and he likes me. He said I should come back and drink with him in a year. I'm coming back way faster than a year, but I'm not here to drink. It's just business this time, not pleasure. Hey, y'all. Hi, Vivi. Ever a sight of sore eyes? How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. Yeah, I'm making so much money. You got something to show me? Can you make medicine with this? Please? Well, these look like good old antelope bones. Need them ground down to make medicine, you say? It's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Choir Mill. So it comes full circle. Full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. And don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. That New Game Plus money. Which is none at all. But I still need to teleport everywhere. Huh. That cat. It is well you've returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? I do. Here you go. God bless you, adventurer. I'll see the galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It's been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great business, friend. A great kindness, not business. This is not a business transaction, but it could be. But it's not. Adventurer, Galleon's gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. What? He shouldn't be walking about. Not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was better before, or worse. Well, I can see a lot of emotes of that exact cat. Yes. Could change like 5 times. Yeah. You get free Fantasia as you complete more quests in the game. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albrita. It might be that as the woman's seen something. Have you seen something? Finally, it's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. This is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it. Would that I had known what he was thinking, I would have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the woods? Alone? The fool! The great, big, sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. He could just, I don't know, rest for a second and then get better, but instead he's putting us through more work to find him in his weakened state. Good sir, I found you in your weakened state.
Watch out. Goblin. You were saying? And? What did you type, Ronnie? Uiodicifios. Is that a spell? Galleon! Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be darned. Oh, that's your laugh. Oh, I have seen you type like that before. Okay, gotcha. Me falling asleep to stream. It's so soothing. Alamegans deciding to sacrifice themselves so as not to burden their brethren. Yeah. No, but I agree. It's the music of the shroud. It's just so, like, calming, you know? And we're not doing anything rather too exciting. We're just running back and forth talking to people we know. Establishing connections with new people. Remember the oath we swore. Gosh, darn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again. Together. Or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. The shirtless man. Good. Let us return to our brothers. And don't think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing. You'll wish we didn't find you. What audiobook? I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I'll see you back at Quarry Mill. I don't know what accent to give Alamegans. I feel like it's a bit too early for that. But anyway. I gave... Stuff. Called Dragon's Revenge. Southern accent is what I gave Ulda. So I can't do that again. Even though it's like a comfy, cozy blanket. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to make the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Can you help me? Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall you wanted something. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask me of anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo? That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires. Of course. Very well. I'll provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt he'll do all in his power to aid you. Cool. Little amigo, here we come. Little amigo, on my way. I wanted to... I've been keeping track of, like, okay, what quest are we on now and all of that, you know? Let me see something real quick, actually. Okay, we're good. But I've been trying to keep track, and we're kind of making good time. I know y'all knew this, but I feel pretty proud whenever I look at the quest list. The other audiobook you listen to? I don't think I've heard of either of those books. How fun.
Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought that I made that clear.
I have a letter of introduction, good sir.
You spoke of Meffred. It's been a long time since I last heard from him. I feared him dead, 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Meffred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Meffred's a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can.
You do?
An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you want to question them about their tests, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk.
Yo.
Gundobald sent you?
Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... Oh, you don't know anything about this. Why didn't you start with that? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it.
A good idea? Are y'all up to something?
A masked man?
No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be.
Just be jaws.
Both have like 2K plus episodes per book that only last... That's not so bad though. 20 minutes? 2,000 is a lot. But 20 minutes per, like, audiobook is pretty good. A nice little chunk for multitasking each day. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. His confusion at it is amusing to me. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious, like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble mock me woods. I listen mainly to playing with dog outside to tell him. Oh. Wait, what is that? I don't think I've heard of that at all. I knew you were in trouble when you... Why is it waddled? You would not describe my handsome stride as a waddle, now would you? Oh, the masked man is waddling. I see. Some have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. A few decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. We got a revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize we'd been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. Oh. 20 years ago, they fought against the Garlean who took over Alamigo. They tried to usher in a revolution. They thought they won. They did not. Because they looked around them and the city that they had fought so hard to get to the throne of was ruined. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. Though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn out of their plans, I would like you to bring word to me. When you tapped in. What do you mean? It's the biggest stride I've got. Hey, adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? Got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones. He's impressed that you've won over Gundewald. Wants a word with you. Those will be waiting over by the craggy area north of here. Suspicious! That's suspicious. That is suspicious. Suspicious. That's so suspicious. 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 I have to go around. I mean, I don't have to go around, but I'm going to go around. I think I could have gone to the right side and then gone up, but it's fine. I'll just do this. It would have taken me longer to figure out the maze in there than to... Yeah, I keep getting lost here. Yeah, it would have taken me longer to figure out the maze in there than just to leave and go around. It's fine. La 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 la. Hello, Wilred. This is a mite suspicious. He looks like he's gonna start trouble with me. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's what I wanted to meet with you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you? Or someone else? Horrell got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! Oops. You were saying? I won't let you foil our plan. You're stronger than you look. 13-2 is my favorite trigger with you. Thanks for still being here, Potato, by the way. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. Okay, where's that power coming from, good sir? Good sir? He won't let you foil his plan? I don't get it. I don't get it. Explain. Explain the joke so it's funnier. So we can all laugh. Your sword is sometimes called a foil. This is a rapier. I'm kidding. Yes, very funny. Haha! Attacked by Wilred and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Leave them to their own left to their own devices. The young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Thanks, you're welcome. Whenever I want to thank someone on Discord, instead of writing out thanks, I'll just send them a GIF of a bunch of tanks. I've done that to Westeros a few times. Well, Red mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could it be speaking? And behold, Liana, gods preserve, what happened? I was foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you. These villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Well, Red, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must enter but Liana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something rash. Wait. Who is this Crimson Corpse Brigade? What? What is that? Well, I fought one of them. I fought a Corpse Brigade when I went to the place where apparently the guy in the mask was talking to Kikern. Maybe it's a Final Fantasy Tactics reference? Wait, Corpse Brigade, what were they again in Tactics? Tic Tacs. I can't buy Tic Tacs at the store, because if I do, they're just gonna be gone within like an hour. Ah, thank you, Malice. Yes, Weegraph's first group. Before he changed. It's a game you'd be good at. Final Fantasy Tic Tacs? What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable. To think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. I think they did what I think they did, and that really sucks. But maybe... Because she said they laughed at me the whole time. The whole time what? If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundabald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be darned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? Ooh. What map? The one I have in my pocket? No. Oh, Wilred. Almighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan's already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Once you have the crystals? Who told you that? Hey, who told you that? Oh, immersion. Immersion. The voices in his silly head. Do those voices wear a mask and have a black hood? Gone, the whole lot of them. Then it is as I feared. Immersion's still intact, still immersed. No one saw that. They mean to take matters into their own hands, but what exactly is it they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zanarak. You said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? They couldn't possibly mean to... By the gods, this is rank madness. Stinky madness? The stinky kind of madness?
The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late.
Rancid madness. Ew, stinky madness. That's the kind of madness they're up to.
I think if I go this way, only the boss here gets to wear a shirt. He's the elder.
So yes.
Nope. Oh, look what it is. Oh, this looks good. This looks like good things happened.
Ulred, did no others survive?
It's an interesting place to take a nap. Yep, that's what they're doing. I agree.
This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We're going to reclaim our homeland.
Who told you that? Who lied to you?
Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar, to summon him, just like the masked man taught us.
You were gonna make a primal out of Ralgar? That's wild. That's crazy.
We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardmen's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me.
Oh, lizardmen. Is this the Amalja?
Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls.
I have to make them cute because that's what Ronnie wanted last time.
I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price to pay for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life.
What's up? You wanna fight? I think he wants to fight. Oh, I can't use that yet.
Forgive us, we only wanted...
No. Oh, that's the main guy. Well, I can't hurt him that much. Oh, done. Lava Fang Hemos Te.
The whelps must pay for their crimes.
I will not let you harm them. Adventurer, stay close to Ulred.
Where's Ulred? Oh, he's right there. I think the strapping lad is gonna die. Oh, never mind, he were fine. Strapping lad looked in a little bit of danger for a second is all. Oh, they have a drake? Look at the battle.
Come, ye blessed of our Lord's breath.
What? Oh, my. Oh, the tempered. Not Strapping Lad. Don't kill Strapping Lad. Hi, Sai. Welcome in. This isn't One Piece. That's true. Were you looking for One Piece? One Piece plays every Sunday, so it should happen soon.
We almost have them.
Can't silence that, sorry.
Oh ho ho! Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to little amigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking.
Are you in... What? Are you serious?
Have you learned nothing, Wilrid? Do you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends?
True, if you summon Ralgar through the crystals, then you'll be enthralled. What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rauger. He swore! Enough. I will hear the rest of the story... I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Vivi will wish to hear it as well.
Ooh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Imagine being as in trouble as that guy is. Couldn't be me.
Because he said that I'm an exemplar for how he wishes all of these men could be.
Yo.
Yo!
A man, an exemplar. Is Crystal Chronicles? Oh wow, really, Sai? Yeah, that's not a lot at all. I think I played Crystal Chronicles as a kid. But I don't, yeah. Experience couch co-op with the old roommates. Norma lies, Woolrit. Tell us everything. Okay. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Rauger, about using crystals, and then he just vanished. We never saw him again. I was so desperately I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. Oh. I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me. And, sorry I tried to kill you. Thank you for the apology. Apology accepted, but never forgotten. Forgiven, but never forgotten. That's what I always say. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Amigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. He wants to wish me well in my investigation. Let me see. I am now on... What is this quest? I don't think I've talked to a from thing. Maybe. Maybe I am. Using all her voices? Oh no. Nurse the grudge as though it were your firstborn. Indubitably. Always. I have many firstborn grudges. With that, we would have more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray you'll find it and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Back to square one. That's what I'm at. Well, darn. So we don't... That's about all we know then, huh? I see. We're really, 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 really close to a dungeon. Like, really close. I won't say what the dungeon is, of course. But we're really close. Just saying. Actually, I can return for free. How close is really close? After we talk to Minfilia, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 quests. She's pretty. His name is Thordor. Like it food? Break time? No. Full send! Pray return to the Waking Sands! Again, they didn't say it, but I did. Funny Hat Man? Funny Hat Man. It's actually a gray funny hat. Kind of looks blue sometimes. Boop. I think I need to eat something soon, though. Like something warm and delicious. Yeah, IRL. IRL, yes. IRL. I can eat food in-game. I have cookies in my pocket. What you got? I don't have a lot. What was the thing? I like the dedication. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Voice acting? Welcome back, Vivi. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Corima and Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Yeah. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. There's some evildoers afoot. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. She's like, you should wait, maybe, before you do any more. Fair, honestly. Let's keep going! While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing. We will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Naraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. Always, as always, be careful out there, Vivi. Naraxia is gonna tell me. Okay. We are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, still 6 away, but that's fine. I guess I wasn't counting the other one quite yet. Yeah, I don't know what to eat. I don't really have anything warm that I can make fast. Walking one is to investigate Sinister One. I could just wait 2 hours before eating as well. That's also something we could do. This one will... Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medroid. Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. A digging one? Like a miner? A miner. Someone who gets the rocks from the cave. Okay, great. Okay. And I was like, Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Falgord Float in the North Shroud. Go get some yummy foods, but I don't know what to eat. Oh, Falgord Float. I know there's nothing fast. I don't have hot... I wish I had hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos would be nice. Every time I say, I'm gonna go and get snacks so that I'll have snacks for stream next time, the snacks only last like 2 days. And then the snacks are gone. Yeah, he's a miner. I was like, digging one? Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Okay, chill out. Chill out, good sir. You're not yourself when you haven't had your Snickers. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman! One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. Yeah, it's highly unlikely. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure we won't have to suffer Medrol's hysteria ever again. All right, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I could do to repay him for accompanying me. Yay! 5 more quests! I should go get a little sneaky snack though. I'll try to grab literally anything. Who do I have to talk to? You? Oh, she's cool. Oh my gosh, she's cool. What a cool lady. Hi, cool lady. Look, oh my god, look at her. Okay, but I'm going to mute the game music and play some different music. I'll be right back. Who dat? That's what I'm saying. She looks good. Okay. wait, Kaze. This is mine. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. So in the fridge, there was some food that I made 2 days ago. So today probably would be the last day that I could eat it reliably since it's a cheese dish. I had made some mac and cheese like 2 days ago. I didn't really like it. So I didn't I just put it in the fridge and said, "Oh, I might eat it later." So it was mac and cheese. It was just sitting in the fridge as like a reminder of that thing I didn't like, you know? It's fine. I got the cypher mac and cheese. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. No, it's not that the cheese was expired. I used like 3 different cheese combinations in this, and I just didn't like how it ended up turning out. I think I need to put a different measurement of each cheese. I feel like it's just like flavorless, but also heavy. It's weird. It doesn't taste like anything, but then it's also tastes like I eat it and I feel full. So maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Okay. Let me put a stop to this. All right. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. The texture is off? No, it's the cheese. The cheese measurements were off. So the cheese just doesn't taste good. And it's mac and cheese, so the cheese is really important. And so I like put even breadcrumbs and everything on it. I put some salt on it just now to see if that made it taste better. Because I didn't put any salt before since I was putting so many cheeses and so much pepper. Anyway. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Oh! Among the local fauna, only the scale skin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Kill 3 Ziz. Got it. On it. So, I got just edible... Okay. My cat's just made a really loud noise, but it's probably fine. I'm gonna go check on that. What was that noise? What was that? Okay, we're fine. I just knocked down a brush off the table. A wooden brush. I was like, that sounded kind of hollow. My cats made a noise and I was worried. I went to check what it was. It was just a brush. We're okay. Okay. Fifth, we just have okay mac and cheese with us right now. Wait, that's the enemy I need. But not that one. Let's find different ones. Just brush it off? I am. That's my plan. How'd you know? Where's the shroud hair that's mad? What's up? Back to the teleports. Let me see if I can't eat while also. Yeah, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste bad. I just needed something warm. There was literally nothing else that was warm that wouldn't take me like a very long time to make. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So we were able to find aught to suggest the creatures are our culprits. That's a good question. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. I mean, I could have told you that. Why are there 2 quests? Wait, it's the masked man? You didn't pick that up? Really? Oh, you're joking. Jokers, I thought you were them for a moment there. How cliche. It's the guy I came asking about, that, and the guy that your friend saw. They just didn't want to believe that his delusions were real, so they were like, go check with the local fauna.
There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh?
I mean, you are very beautiful.
Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor that's been going around. There's some as whisper that, after each victim died, her rancour went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock, a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll have them again done.
Wait, I can't do his as well?
Well, if I'm gonna go get evidence, I'm gonna get the evidence the girlie gave me, so let's see if we can take another scoopies. I'm gonna need everyone to close their eyes for a second. You can open them. You can open them now. You didn't see anything because you closed your eyes like I asked you to. You were so nice and you closed your eyes. Oh. Wow, it's taken a long time to pull these out of the ground. So apparently every time a woman is killed by whatever it is that's killing these people, or taken by whatever it is that's killing these people, her anger at being taken, or maybe even killed, goes to this rock. It's very specific. I kind of like that his friends don't believe him. I don't like that I have to test all their crackpot theories. Instead of just, maybe what my friend saw was correct, was the correct thing that happened. A masked man and a floating eyeball. Stranger things have happened in Eorzea. Bahamut came out of the moon! Bahamut struck a pose, vogued a bit, and then cast Mega Flare. And you're like, a man with a giant eyeball. Sounds far-fetched to me.
Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name.
Keep talking, I'll believe you, I'm sure.
Words of few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like yourself. Boop. Huh? These are just your garden variety crystals. Just a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well.
Oh well! There's something you should know. I've been keeping it to myself, lest I worsen Medroid's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely at the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. That's fair. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you have a mind to investigate. That's, you know what? Totally fair, dude. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to close your eyes one more time. You can open them. You can open them now. Oh, a fight? A fight, you say?
I have to eat.
I feel like I could feel my eyes closing a little bit. Earlier, just because I hadn't eaten anything. scorpion, huh? Or is that what you saw? It's not. It's more than a floating eyeball. It's many floating eyeballs. If it was over you. That's a plane. Is that a plane? A bird or a frog? Underdog. Isn't that a cartoon? Is that where that's from? A monstrous banamite appeared, and you slew it. The creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fogward. You're welcome, I guess? I slew their local monster. Intentional or no, you've done us great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder. Was it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? Okay, let's go back to the man who actually saw something. Please. Thank you. Hi, Evercold! I've never seen you on this late. Well, it's because we have our 12-hour stream going on right now. So welcome in. I still have an hour and 20 minutes left. There's been no promise in leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer's still at large. I think that's also fair. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. Thank you. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a banmite. A banemite. And they made a movie? Really? Wait, no, I did see that movie. I saw that movie. Maybe even in theaters. Courage the Cowardly Underdog. But you and I were moms apart. How could we both have seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the banemite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, my habit's not as mysterious as I'm making out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be 2 eyeballs with wings. 2 floating eyeballs. I love her. Oh, wow, he's so serious. Of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. So obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you'll want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. I guess they're thinking like, I could be next. I don't want to get involved with this nonsense. Honestly, fair. Hope you're doing well today, though, Urika. Okay. Down here. I wonder if this will be voice acted. Behind here? Oh! A lady. With a mask? With a floating eyeball! Look at its tongue. Look at its eye! The way it died! Let's go tell everyone. Let's cause the entire shroud to panic. North Shroud, prepare to panic. There's the floating eyeballs about, and the kidnapping and killing young women. You're welcome. For telling you, for letting you know, for making you freak out. You wouldn't know if I hadn't told you. You wouldn't be freaking out if I hadn't told you. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, they put the ravaged corpses of a flower. Quest, power of deduction. The body of this poor soul has been defiled in more ways than one.
Let's be good. Not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any, sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of... This button, engraved with a lily motif. The very same object that was found upon another victim. A family sigil? Or that of an organization, perhaps? Oh, wait, the quest item was a lily as well. Either way, I dare hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Not much further. I can feel it. Only one more quest! Oh. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gradonia and have it examined by Bione. Mayhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Yes, sir. On it. Yeah, after I do this one, I'll get the quest that unlocks the dungeon. Very exciting. Tuna and mac and cheese. I mean, if you like it. I'm not a big tuna fan myself. I'm not a tuna hater, but I'm not a tuna fan, you know? Or something? You're a canned tuna hater. Do you just like the fresh tuna? Good evening to you, Vivi. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. I'm not, but that does sound delicious. No, unfortunately, I'm here for the murder investigation. Murder! Most foul. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette, over by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. I can understand it for the longest, but it's not as bad as a sub, especially since I found a good spicy. Ooh. I feel like more often than not, people who are like, ooh, I'm gonna eat tuna. It's like they're eating like a spicy tuna recipe. People love to spice tuna. Murder! No! Oh, need help tracking down the owner of the button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. This one. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn of the family's vault, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Simguld, over by the Lancers Guild. The one makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Hi, Catch Beads! The fans that hang out with me over the KH4 fan panel have to be the most good fans ever. Yeah, people are pretty amazing here. I agree. Restful Jamie! I'm sure, though, that some people probably watch both, and that's fine with me, too. Bernadette believes I can help you. That's a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? I don't think she knows that she's known as the girl who remembers everyone's last name. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gdonians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take a search of the Gentry's Ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there was a man who's perpetually seated at a bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursendel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. You know the last names of all the rich people, do ya? Interesting. Just in case, you know. Why? Just in case what? I don't know.
Hello, Sandel. What's up, dude?
I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Lily Button! Sigil of the Darton Course family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition: you promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment.
I was recommended by my KH2 stream by the algorithm after the KH4 panel ended. Nice.
That I didn't even know that Kingdom Hearts 4 would be releasing stuff, but if it helps bring more Kingdom Hearts fans to our community, welcome in. I played through Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories. Both playthroughs are up on the YouTube channel. Hitting the algorithm, okay. But right now, yeah, we're moving through number 2. I thought we'd be doing Chain of Memories finale today, but I kind of cinched the ending of the Rebirth playthrough yesterday, so I've been having a lot of fun. I'm excited to struggle on it tomorrow in the struggle tournament.
But welcome in. We stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Kingdom Hearts, and Final Fantasy 14. Hi, Kaze. I wonder if you're here because you want mac and cheese.
I was a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Redonia, the Darton Course. During that time, I had the honour of waiting upon Lady Amadine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kind of fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be.
Hi, do you need something from me?
You're a voice actor, Cash Veins? Let's go.
I'm not a voice actor, but I'm trying my best.
I feel like it lets me get immersed.
And it also helps me pay more attention to what they're saying if I'm like reading it aloud as well.
And it's for y'all's benefit too.
You finally started this game, Nate? Welcome in. Where did you start? Are you in Gridania? Are you in Ul'dah? Are you in Limsa Liminsa? Are you having fun? Hopefully you're having fun.
Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer quests. She began receiving queer quests, and then she went on to an adventurer's life. Queer guests. Wow. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost, to begin the rites of rejuvenation.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I have thoughts about this. I'm gonna chew first, though. Oh, really? Okay. I'm just trying to get him, like, older British. I made everyone Gridania sound British. And then everyone in Limsa is, like, pirate sounding. And then I made Ul'dah country, because Momodi looked like she was country in the way that her text was. That's really fun. Are there any voices you do that we would recognize? Or, I guess, any voices you've done recently that you can share with us? I know voice actors a lot of the times are under NDAs and they can't say anything. But if you can share anything with us, I'd love to know. Okay. Interesting. So the masked man that we're looking for, presumably La Habrea, same masked man we've been following this whole time, first promised the Alamegans that if they got the crystals from the Amalja, they'd be able to summon Ralgar and then take back their homeland. And then he approached this young woman and told her, you can get back what you've lost if you listen to what I have to say. So it seems like this masked individual is focusing a lot on promises about acquiring what was once lost. It seems that this Asian targets people specifically who used to live a particular kind of life and are no longer living those lives, right? And feel as though they are in suffering or in need, are angered, are feeling vengeful. He targets those feelings of loss in particular, and he also targets their desires for restoration. Remember that. That will come up, not just in this expansion. Remember that. That's cool. That's like a consistent thing that he keeps doing, the kind of people he's targeting. Country is this country does. Please no Scottish? Unfortunately, no. I'm a projector. Oh, have fun though. That's really cool though. I hope that you get booked ASAP. I wish you luck on your endeavors. That's so fun. So that someday, super soon, you'll be able to be like, hey, guess what? I am a voice of this. Just in case you didn't know. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of the body. Excuse me? And then you went to the authorities, and you were like, so someone's done a murder, right? That's what you did, right? I'll learn my first pro gig soon. I'm just gonna... Yes! Fingers and toes crossed for you, Cash Veins. That's so cool. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was. When the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. Okay, so you just didn't go back. But you did dispose of the body, and you didn't tell anyone. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh half a century. Oh, you're too sweet, Ectoeddie. I could only be so lucky. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amadine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavoured to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience, until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, at the western edge of the central shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. Are y'all ready for a dungeon? Is it time to dungeon crawl? I think so. Let's go dungeon crawling. Let's freaking do this. Oh, that's really far. Why is that so far? Wait. It's fine. Like rats crawling around in the dungeon, like some rats. It's kind of a walk. Trusting for a guy who did it, right? I feel like even if I help him, I'm gonna need him to turn himself into the authorities. Or at the very least, tell them where the poor girl was buried. That was 50 years ago, though. My goodness. So that her family can finally be put at ease for the life that was lost. You know? Her loved ones can be like, oh, so that's what happened. They deserve to know. But I am also looking for the masked man, so we will turn towards the just and right thing to do later. Hope you're doing well today, Elo. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at all the marbles. Ew. Gross. Oh, I wanted to look inside your mouth. Wow. Walking through here to get to this dungeon was very treacherous as a little level 28 Lalafell. Hey, stranger. Mind to hear of my laundry list of crimes not yet exceeding the statute of limitations, especially for long-lived races. But only if you promise that you'll commit murder in my name. I'm assuming she's alive then, his mistress? She's just... Okay. Let's go! It's time for Hawk Manor. Pure rank madness. We're probably gonna see some eyeballs with wings here. I know, X-Angel, so spooky. This dungeon used to be very complicated. I wonder if they changed it. Doesn't look like they did. So, in this dungeon, you have to collect keys from fallen enemies, and then you use those keys to open doors, but only certain doors lead to progress, whereas other doors lead to treasure. This place is nice, though. I mean, when it doesn't have like a bunch of monsters in it. The first sight we saw would read. I didn't remember that was gonna happen. I thought maybe like a few enemies.
I want that tiny key, please. Give me the tiny key. Ow, that hurts. Tiny key for me.
You remember this place?
Yikes.
Hey, yo! You just stunned her! The Scion Marauder just stunned the attack that could have hit all of us. That's pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Cool guy. Cool guy Marauder. I started as a Lancer and got to level 12 and changed to Archer, now level 7. Ooh, which one do you like more? This is the mansion in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, I don't know. I'm not inside yet. I'll have to compare. It also reminds me of like Final Fantasy VII's mansion, Shinra Mansion, a little bit. At least in the remake, it reminds me of that as well. But yeah, I'll have to look closely. I wonder then if the Kingdom Hearts 2 mansion is based off the Final Fantasy VII mansion. That'd be cool. Yes. We can talk about putting posters on walls. We did that for a little bit today. I'm a pro poster putter upper. You're also a wall with that? No, you're fine. No, you're fine, Cash Veins. You're okay, you're okay. I knew I had to go to the mansion. It's just something I remember from my childhood. But I don't remember what it looks like inside, so I am excited to go inside and see. Because I know the opening portion that I'm playing through right now eventually ends. I just don't remember how it ends or where it ends. Yeah, you're fine. I think we can just leave, honestly. We're leaving! Hey, Scions, we're leaving! Ooh, I've not seen the trailer. Are y'all excited for Avengers Doomsday? So you can use this key to open this door? I don't want to, though. I think my friends aren't gonna follow me. Follow me! Oh, he just grabbed her from me instead. What are we doing?
Follow!
They're like, we can't leave behind the enemies. They might hurt someone. And they're right. They are right about that.
I will help. I will help. Okay, now we go. Now we go together.
I might try and convince my mom to watch Brand New Day with me in theaters next week. People have told me it's pretty good.
Ooh, tiny key. Wait, no. I won't pick this up. Don't hit me. No! Why aren't you helping me, Robert?
My hubris. I apologize for screaming at you. I got so stuff just now because I almost made a joke that couldn't find. Oh, really? Oh no. For this game or for Kingdom Hearts? He's both a sorcerer and a scientist. He's more powerful. I saw who's playing Doctor Doom. I saw it in a YouTube short, so tell me if I'm wrong, because maybe the YouTube short lied to me. Robert Downey Jr. Kingdom Hearts 2, gotcha. Thank you for holding back, even though I'm sure it was very funny. Right? Yeah. As good at magic as Strange. Hi. I think we can drag this guy into this boss room, but we'll wait. Oh, door. I remember when I was playing Chain of Memories and I was fighting Lexius? What was his name? I feel like they didn't say his name enough for me to remember it. They said Marluxia's name and Vexen's name all the time. Lexius? The guy who sniffs? He sniffs out Riku. You know what I'm talking about? And then he stole my cards as Riku. Zexion. Yes, thank you. For some reason, I want to say Lexus, like a car. Zexion. Is that another one? Lexius? The Bookman. Lexus. Yeah, the Bookman is Zexion. You know what's funny about me asking you what his name is? I did have a question or a funny thing to mention about it. I remember now. I was going to say it, but I forgot what it was. I forgot that man's name, and then I forgot what it was I was going to mention about him. I'm just reminded of when we were playing yesterday, and I thought he blocked my screen with darkness, but I was just standing in front of a tree. Lexeos is the big Buster Sword dude. Ah, yeah. Zexion's friend. It hit me, I'm sorry. The darkness tree was too powerful. I was like, wow, what a cool mechanic. And it was just a palm tree. Long status event. I can't silence that, I'm sorry. I wish I could. Isn't she pretty? Wow, she laughed at me. Oh, she laughed again. Oh. I've seen was the mean lady who looked like a bug. And Axel was a cool guy, and Vexen, yeah. Rejoice in the glory of combat. I don't want to open that. I'm gonna teach y'all a trick. Although I think they changed it. So it used to be that when you fight the next boss I'm about to fight, once we get past all these enemies, of course, you can just jump down. I didn't expect them to follow me. To hear them hit the ground behind me was crazy. I'm sorry. I thought, like, I honestly didn't know what their computer code was gonna do there. Oh, hi. But usually when you fight the enemy that's next, the next boss, you would have to run all the way back upstairs. So what people would do is they would /return, because that always puts you at the beginning of the dungeon, and then you wouldn't have to hoof it back upstairs the whole way around. But I think they changed it now, where there's just like a little teleport sphere you can press. It's very nice. If I remember well enough. It's been a while since I've done this dungeon. Like a long while since I've even gotten it as a random roulette. Wait, that man has a knife! Yo! Look at them go! They're so loose with those swings. Kinda looks like a moth lady. Yeah. You have to go, but it's nice to see you. Yes! Hope to see you in a cage stream soon. Same! Thanks for coming in and bringing all the positive vibes, Cash Veins. We'll be streaming it tomorrow. Once I finish Final Fantasy 14 today, I'll be putting up little notifications on YouTube to show when we're going live. So just keep an eye out. I hope to see you then. Tiny key? I have tiny keys. My tiny keys and me.
Hello.
I need that one. I need the yellow key. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't notice me, don't touch me. Don't touch me, don't notice me, don't touch me, don't notice me. No! Don't notice me! No! It was so close! I was so close! Do you see how close I was? Ow, 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 stop, 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 stop. No, 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 no. Oh, you're so mean. Why are you following me? You weren't even out on me and you followed me. I kind of miss doing old dailies. This could be you. This could be you, Westroads, but you're playing. But not this game. I'm gonna see if I make my friends teleport in here with me. Play with me! Showgrass is very early game. Ow, 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 they're gonna kill me! You gotta get over here! You gotta get over here right now! You gotta get over here right now! Ah. 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 How come I play so much Wooey? Maybe I could play with you. You would have to resub Westeros. Westeros has been meaning to resub so that he can finish Endwalker. So that he can just finish out at the very least like a Reborn to Endwalker, that entire journey. You bought a 6-month sub. You hear that, Westeros? Never played it. You should. It's really good. Cry loads of tears. Have lots of fun. You're in the fairy server? Oh, is that... I don't think I've ever been to the fairy server. Is that in the UK, Nat? Or Nate? 6 months, you say? What games are you playing now, Westeros? What's taking up all your time that you can't be playing Final Fantasy 14? Just watching films. That makes sense. I'm just gonna get rid of these guys. Oh, I hate if an enemy dies while I'm casting, it interrupts my cast. It feels bad. It feels bad. In the mood for love? Wait, is that a new film? Who's it starring? We pick up the bloody parchment. And then the ethereal flow, we touch it. Before you had to /return. But now the ethereal flow returns you to the beginning. Should we move here? All Chinese movies set in Hong Kong, slow burn romance. Okay. Because the title sounds familiar to me, but I don't think I've seen it. Eyeball! Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever visited Fairy then. Fairy is one of the newer servers, isn't it? Or I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe Fairy is one of the newer servers then. Lots of yearning. Under ether? Gotcha. You're an ether. Wang Kar Wai? Cutscene time. Take me to your master. Is that the girly? Yeah, I don't think there's any saving her. Top 10. Haste my axe.
Let us put this wayward soul to rest. Oh, look at them saying stuff. Look at them saying stuff in chat. That's so cute. The mechanics for this fight used to be different and much more annoying. Each party member would have to run to a corner of the room and hit a light that was there in order to stop ads from spawning in. It's very annoying. They got rid of it because no one actually did it. There would only be like one person doing it each time. They changed it, yeah. There's no more lanterns in the corner. Now she just like summons ads that have specific mechanics. Barry's the one. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. And now he's gonna look. I don't think I want to be over. Oh. No! Look away. Trixie, Trixie. And that means we're good enough to tank it. We'd all just die. Yeah, to tank the damage from all of the ads being summoned because no one was doing the mechanic. So they changed it instead to a bunch of mechanics that you will see later in the game, which is really cool. Fire, a scorch. Yeah. It's a nice way of teaching newbies. Oh God! I was scratching my eyeball. You can't do that while I'm scratching my eyeball. You know how important eyeballs are. You have a bunch of them, and they have wings. Mine don't have wings, but they're just as important as yours. Yeah, so New Gridania is because you chose Lancer as your first one. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I love how my expression on my character's face changes. I'm like, I go like blank as I'm approaching her, but then as soon as I snap out of my charmed state, I'm like, I'm like back to being mad. Back to battle mode. We did it. Yeah, your starting city state is based on your starting class. But you can always, and that'll also change the first few quests that you end up getting until like level 10. But you can always like change, you know, which city state you prefer later on. There's nothing holding you back. If you get to like Ul'dah and you're like, I kind of love Ul'dah, then you can align yourself with Ul'dah. No big deal. Thank you. We did it. Don't hit me with voice act. This is voice acted, right? I can munch. Whenever it's like pink like this, it's a language I apparently don't understand. Thanks for the victory theme.
Baseballs come down. We see one, we see.
What did he say? I wasn't paying attention. He said, darkness has taken root within these halls. Oh, there's two of them? Just like there were more than one eyeball with wings, there's more than one man in a mask. Oh my gosh, I love that. We were like, what if there's more than one eyeball? And then it's like, what if there's more than one man in a mask? That's good. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Those are the little mask members you could pull from the gacha box? Yeah. I thought you were done with Kingdom Hearts 2. It's a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. Hydaelyn? A pity your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Okay. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength through Master La Brea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you.
Okay, bye.
Idolin? Fare ye well, bringer of light. I'm like, My character's like, what's going on here? Okay, anyway. You're so tiny and funny. You walk so nonchalant. It's just another day in hero-dom for me, you know? What's another day being a hero? It's what I do. Nonchalant tippy taps. As I make my way to kick evildoers' butts. I'm so chill. Another group wanting a piece of me. I'm a man and a man. What can I say? Orsendal. What's up? You all returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amadine? You must tell me all. I killed her. She turned into a void scent. That's what she was, by the way. Void scent are like beings of darkness. Well, they used to be people, but then like they were overcome with darkness. When there's not a balance of darkness and light in your body, you could become a void scent. In this town, Gridani is very pretty though. It's a nice town to spend most of your time in. So she went so far as to consult with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. I think your lady first went astray when she tore a woman's face off. You can't just blame everything that she did on the darkness. I barely reach his knees. Yeah. You gotta look down at me, mere mortal. Crane your neck. Do some exercises. What is the class called where you can punch things that evolve into monk? Pugilist. Or pugilist. Pugilist? That's an Ul'dah. Once you can get to Ul'dah, you can go access that class. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an arbiter to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. Thank you! I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Good! I presume the brave adventurer the woodwhaler captain spoke of was you. I was in a state of astonishment at the time to think that someone could enter the manor not merely once, but twice to return the tale. Oh, my lady, my poor tormented lady, will her soul know no reprieve from the clutches of darkness. My shame, my dishonor for my role in the fall of the Dartan cause, these I must bear onto my grave. My only hope is that you have brought an end to these years of tragedy and woe. Pugilist. Pugilist? I think it's pugilist is how you say it. That explains the metaphor Fantasia class. Yep. Ace punchies. To chat with you? I'll get a cring in the neck otherwise. I guess I could have stood on the bench. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go to Menphilia? Wait, I know a cheaper way of going. Watch this. Watch these skills. These skills pay the bills. Specifically, these skills ensure that I can pay the bills because it costs less to do so. So 120 gil over 614 gil. Let's take an airship. Hello, funny man. I'm back. I just saved 500 gil. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Cheaper isn't always better. Sure. That's true. But in this case, it is exactly the same, kind of. We'll just get there maybe a minute less as quick.
Travel to Vespa Bay. My phone has 1% left. I'm gonna send a quick text. It can do it. It can do it, I believe. Hehe, done. Made it. Rip phone battery. I will charge it, I promise. They say that you shouldn't overcharge your devices, that actually wears down the battery faster, which is kind of crazy to me. Buzz repeater text. Welcome back, Sai. That's how you can't oversleep? Did you end up going to get food? I was charged to 100. I mean, I charged to 100, but then you're just supposed to stop charging it. You're not supposed to like leave it in for like days, months at a time. Welcome back, Vivi. Full glad I am to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Ophelia, it's been so long since I've heard your actual voice. 2 of Laha Brea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Asians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous task. An arduous struggle. Struggle? Kingdom Hearts? Ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. Okay. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Cutscene? Cutscene! 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 Cutscene? Oh! Voiced cutscene! I'm ready. I'm so ready. Speak!
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Oh.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast
He's
tribe.
still,
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Oh! He's already up?
Our task will be to slay the primal.
He's
The
already...
Maelstrom have sworn support
Okay.
for the endeavor.
We couldn't even stop that from happening?
They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
I feel like maybe I could have stopped that from happening.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan,
love
chanced to
that guy.
converge
No,
upon
you
the
don't.
seawall,
Stop.
wreaking untold devastation.
Oh.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Mervib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
I think it's saying that they both attacked the seawall. Wait, did they fight?
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since.
Oh, converged.
Which
No, they did
brings
fight.
us
They did
to
fight
the
each other.
matter at hand.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's what it
Unlike
said.
Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since.
I can
and
tell she
mercenaries
likes
are
them.
not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Company of heroes.
Expect the worst.
Mm.
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
No, I'm good.
So you will accept?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsolo Minsa without Yastola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Why?
Ever
What?
reliable.
I never thought it in question. Why are you saying that?
Very
Tancred?
well.
That
We
was
will spare
weird.
no effort to
Of
win
course she was
victory.
going to go with us. That was
You may count on the full support
implied.
of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
that was weird.
And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Woo! And with that, everyone, next time we're gonna face Titan. There's a few quests between us and Titan, but I'm gonna make sure we face him by the end of next stream. So I hope you're freaking ready for it. I hope you're so freaking ready. I bet you're not even ready. I don't think you're ready for this fight. I don't think you're ready for this trial. I don't think you're ready for this. Titan's body too bootylicious for you, babe. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Stream isn't ending on Twitch side. We're just done with our gaming portion. There's still a bunch of videos I have to react to. So we're gonna do that for another hour. And we'll have hit the 12-hour mark. We'll probably have a pretty... I'm excited to see Titan now. I'm also excited to see Titan. I think it has like one of my favorite... Yeah, one of my favorite songs for any of the primals. Gonna be really fun. But with that, everyone, we are done for today for Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you so much for joining. There were so many of you here for not only Fire Emblem Three Houses, but also Kingdom Hearts 2, and also Final Fantasy XIV, and also all this stuff we did at the beginning of the stream. And now we're gonna spend one more hour doing some reacts, but only on Twitch side. I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone on YouTube side. Thank you so much for joining. Acto Eddie, Nat, Cash Veins was here, Showgrass, Uber Cow. Thank y'all so much for all of the support. Slim Jim, thank y'all so much. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to see y'all and go on an adventure tomorrow. Until then. Oh, and also, don't forget, Matamind. It is linked in the YouTube comment section. Matamind did post a compilation of all our Final Fantasy VII best moments. Got those clips from the VOD, rewatched all the VODs, got all those clips, put them together, did some edits. It's great. It's super fun, and I hope it brings a smile to your face and reminds you of all of the fun times we had during Final Fantasy VII. And if you haven't watched me play Final Fantasy VII, there is a link to that playlist in the video as well. Okay, until next time, everyone. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye. Boop. And if you're watching me on Twitch, well, stick around.